the Australian wilderness canyons.
There was a man who had lost all hope.
He drank half a bottle of beer,
The rest is for you to keep and drink.
and then he walked away without a second's hesitation. Long teacher.
A man named TL,
He's a professional mercenary. He doesn't immediately rise to the surface.
but meditating at the bottom of the lake.
The death of my son made me lose my will to live.
I just hope one day you get shot and die.
Back to my little house in the woods,
Nick is looking for you. Their team has just taken on a difficult task.
rescuing an Indian boy.
He's the son of a drug lord. Boy kidnapped by rival gang to Dhaka. But there's only 16 hours left.
The boy's last sign of life was 6 hours ago.
Taylor didn't think much.
Just tell me I did this. It's a difficult task. The kidnappers in the Dhaka are very powerful.
Most mercenaries would refuse this mission.
I shouldn't have come to see you, but they don't know that.
This mission is not only dangerous.
And the guy behind it wants to make money. This started the day before. Mobile City, India. The drug lord's son just got out of school. He doesn't look like the son of a boss.
I just want to have fun with my friends.
But when you get home, your father's men are everywhere.
Hallway long Hansa.
The piano room is empty. A boy named Owen was alone even when he ate.
You just want to have a life like your peers. That night I got a message from a friend.
The girl you like has feelings for you.
When the guards didn't notice, Owen escaped to the bar. Before you meet the girl,
You're going to make a cigarette for courage.
but at this very moment, two patrol officers arrive. An underage boy who comes into a bar and smokes. I thought I was reminded, but then
Owen was kidnapped. This is Mobile Central Prison. The guards kicked all the visitors out.
because the drug lord is about to show up,
He knows very well who kidnapped Owen.
that guy didn't take Owen for ransom. To humiliate the boss,
His imprisoned boss ordered the series to come Dhaka.
bring his son back. No one hires mercenaries. If we can't save Owen,
The son of the series doesn't live past his next birthday.
sorry to fall into the trap because the boss was arrested.
The entire property is frozen. He had no money to hire mercenaries. We have to save Owen.
It's his responsibility, so he contacted Taylor's team. Sorry, I have my own plan. He also came to the Dhaka to wait until Taylor saved Owen. He's going to touch you right at the point of sale. The Dhaka, a drug lord named Amy.
He and Taylor's employer have a grudge against each other.
Every plan has been laid out.
Taylor then headed downtown.
He acted alone and was taken away by a group of men.
A junior claims to have Owen and demanded a ransom.
Taylor asked to prove the boy is safe. Then he'll transfer the money.
These are all young men.
There are even children. Taylor is persistent. He is no longer afraid of death when the gun is pointed directly at the head.
He didn't even blink. Hey man, are you crazy or something? The crap is over. The leader opened the door. Turns out Owen's actually being held here. Start the ransom exchange.
Taylor notified transfer team too.
The juniors escorted Taylor down the stairs.
The truth is, they're not going to pay. These people are not going to release people.
The knock on the door came from the watchful leader. This time, he did not dare to say much. Next, an account is drawn. The outside gang is ready. They were going to take the money, but not deliver it. Taylor's team didn't stand still. Inside switched to melee.
A guy brandished a knife and slashed it down, grabbed the ashtray. In 5 minutes, he killed most of the enemy. There's only one child left.
The way it's loaded is very good.
He's definitely trained. I ignored the rifle.
Let the boy run. Let's ignore Owen.
They have to be extremely careful because this is still a Dhaka.
A place dominated by a boss.
To ensure safety,
I opened the trunk.
there's still a long way to go to the trading point. We ignored the rendezvous, told Owen to get out of the car, give him a bottle of water and clean clothes.
Enjoy the service of the ACO of mercenaries.
There's even chocolate to replenish Owen's energy. Telly wearing tactical armor starts reporting.
The hostage has been rescued. The distance to the rendezvous point is 2,100 meters. Owen put on a bulletproof vest and they made a video.
The clip will be sent to the tenant. After receiving the rest of the money, Telly will get on the boat and leave. The mission was complete, and they walk through the forest.
Fast forward to the home point, but something unexpected is about to happen.
The money has not been transferred yet.
The boat that picked them up was ambushed. A masked man kills everyone on board.
Gunner remote monitoring.
Then right after,
2 police boats came. The masked man went into the forest and killed the sniper.
each member was killed one by one.
I can see from a distance that someone is chasing me. After hiding for a while, Taylor decided to leave, because this place can't fight.
A masked person fires at a moving target. Turns out that's sorry.
Taylor warned Owen.
If you don't run like hell, you'll both die here.
Back to the car.
Taylor started to fight back.
to have more time to retreat.
Next is a long segment of the original film, extremely satisfying.
They clash with the local police. We reverse the car and accelerate back into the series.
This time he stole a police car.
Owen pleads for his life.
The series is your father's. I'm the one your father hired. But the situation right now is strange. Maybe the series shook hands with the kidnappers. Owen wanted to go to the police, but we stopped him.
They're also on the same side as K.I.
If you don't want to die, listen to him.
Stopped in front by the police.
I'm driving like a crazy guy, pushing the Geo back. The car of the series. Sorry to be stabbed.
When he redefined himself,
Taylor and Owen are gone. Local police force search the building,
despite the police uniform,
but they all work for me. Hear the footsteps. We're not pulling Owen out back, ready to fight. Owen ran astray.
the metamorphosed cops are chasing them right down the street. It says he's not a hostage to be rescued. It's a prey. If you catch him, you can get a reward from the boss.
The two continue to hide. Then a group of police appeared.
They're wearing bulletproof vests, so they can only shoot in the neck. Gun out of bullets, one phase change magazine, extremely cool.
In the middle of the gunfire, they kept running. Two people climbed to the roof. The helicopter doesn't want to escape. It's not easy to get out of here. They jump to another building. Follow small alleys away from the besieged building.
Go to some neighborhoods. They encountered the series again.
The two most reckless people in the movie face off against each other.
They both fell down from the third floor, stunned by the fall. To pick up the gun, they got into a fight again. Taylor's out of ammunition. He quickly put away his gun and switched to a knife.
In a tense match,
I locked my hands and feet. Sorry, threw a blow at him. Take away the knife of the series. A strong kick, and then there's a punch and a knock. We have the upper hand, but Taylor is unconscious.
Siri didn't stay. His goal was to find Owen. Right now,
Owen's being escorted away by a group of metamorphosed cops. He finally met his acquaintance again.
my father's bodyguard. Is that what Taylor said? Sorry for really betraying.
Get in the car. The boy quickly sacrificed himself to save Owen's life. Owen is completely confused. Only way to follow the living.
The helicopter discovered them. He pulled Owen back and counted 13.
They both jumped under the bridge.
The truck crashed into the tank. Found traces of blood. Based on their long experience, they are still alive.
But one was seriously injured. Army took Taylor by his file. He ordered that anyone who sees Taylor kills him on the spot.
Taylor and Owen hide in a factory. He bandaged the wound.
Owen came to help without Taylor. You've died 100 times.
I got a call from Nick. Tell me about the series. He was a special forces soldier.
Now Father Owen's right arm. And they were fooled. The remaining amount has not been transferred.
Owen's father just wanted to take advantage of them without even trying to pay.
All of Taylor's teammates were killed. Nick will pick up Taylor at a 4-kilometer spot, but on one condition: to abandon Owen.
I miss my lost son now. You can't leave Owen. I'll complete the mission and get the money back.
I'm going to leave you in the middle of nowhere. Your phone is ringing.
You're my only chance to get my money back.
So I'm not abandoning you. Nick sent a helicopter to pick it up on the east side of the bridge. The sky was dark. Taylor tried to steal one. The car, but right then, someone spotted them and fired from a motorcycle. Taylor reacted in time.
He dodged the first shot.
When the attacker turns around, Taylor poked the wheel and both fell to the ground. Taylor wasn't surprised the attacker was a child. The fight attracted the police. They're forced to run down the sewer, through the smelly sewer system. I contacted Nick.
It's impossible to get to the rendezvous point now.
There are more than 200 police outside. I asked Nick to contact Gaspar. That's my acquaintance in this city.
Gaspar was Taylor's former teammate.
And I owe you a favor. Now, they can only rely on Gaspar. When night falls, Gaspar appears.
The two finally made it out of the sewer and to the rapper's house.
At least now away from the battlefield. After a long time, they can drink with their friends.
The rapper told Taylor Nick's rescue plan won't work. This city is surrounded by rivers.
I want to go out and cross the bridge, but all the bridges have been closed. Because Taylor's now a target. Gaspar advised Taylor to hide out for a few days, waiting for everything to calm down. Then we'll figure it out after we arrange a place for Taylor.
Gaspar left to go home to his wife.
They were finally in bed. The two started talking.
Owen asked Taylor if he always was. I've always been so brave.
I shake my head and deny that I am brave.
Then the boy asked if he was married. You're married. Where is she now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her in a long time. Do you have children? Do you have a son?
Where is he now?
He died a few years ago. How he lost his cancer. How old is he before something? Stealthy facial expression. 6-year-old Taylor began to shed tears when her son died. I walked away on purpose.
Volunteer for missions away from home.
Because I can't stand a loss. You are not brave.
You're a coward. When night falls, the rapper comes back.
The two continue to drink.
After talking about the good memories,
The air becomes tense.
rapper warns Taylor.
Amy will never forgive Owen.
Even if the boy comes home, their killer will chase him.
They're going to kill him in the cruelest way they can think.
For Owen,
It's best to shoot it. It'll help Owen feel less pain. Do you know how much it's worth?
it's just a kid, rapper.
We're talking about the son of the same guy. $10 million bonus for his head.
You've got to wake up, man. You're a mercenary, aren't you?
So let's act like a mercenary.
The rapper wanted Taylor to work with him.
To split the $10 million, he offered to take us across the border in 2 hours. Taylor just needs to act.
Rasper will dispose of his body.
Make sure it dies without pain. Taylor out first. Gasper continues to persuade.
He's been working for the army for a long time. If we don't cooperate, he'll do it himself.
Because Gasper owes Taylor a life.
So he didn't want to kill him.
But as soon as they went upstairs, they got into a fight. Gasper tried to convince Taylor.
But the war is getting worse. The last rapper out, really.
Because I was seriously injured, Rapper takes the upper hand.
When he was about to finish off, Owen showed up. Put the gun up.
2 shots to kill the rapper. The traitor fell on the spot.
The child is here, and I need your help.
To save Owen, Taylor was forced to cooperate with the series.
Even though he fooled them, but they both have the same goal.
Is to save Owen at all costs.
The series explains if it can't save Owen, Owen's father will kill his entire family.
They planned the operation and divided it into 2 groups. Taylor created chaos.
While the series took the opportunity to take Owen away. Sorry to be near the bridge.
Security forces inspect each vehicle. They can't drive by. They have to walk to avoid it.
The colonel was observing the sea,
I haven't found the boy yet.
but surely Owen is nearby. The rescue team that's coming to Nick is fully armed.
After being stopped by the police, they asked him to take off his hat.
Right then,
Sorry look around and the battle begins.
a bullet killed the policeman.
Sorry killed the sniper and threw grenades.
They attack and retreat. Amy saw what was happening on the bridge and immediately sent in reinforcements.
Taylor emerges from the Lao building towards the bridge.
Owen was put on a bus.
Helicopter panty overhead. The car exploded in a row. The mercenary reinforcements arrive.
The plan is to pick them up on the east side of the bridge.
They thought Nick was just a logistics guy, but it turns out he's a real warrior.
Follow the grenade launcher aimed directly at the helicopter.
Shoot to top,
The helicopter rotates in the air.
then plunged into the river.
Amy stood in the distance, stunned, ignoring her teammates' warnings. There are too many enemies here. Knocked down.
Gunman in armored vehicle throws 2 grenades into vehicle. This car has become a ticking time bomb.
Finally reached the bridge. Ceres has reached the middle of the bridge. He is trying to open a path of blood.
Brian, where are you? 2 minutes to go. Taylor continues to move forward to join the series.
Meanwhile, the Ceres has gone all out.
When he just loaded the gun again. Enemy colonel hiding in the city. Still targeting the plane.
The Gopalok was shot down.
A mercenary on the east side of the bridge was also killed.
The entire bridge is under control. The next target is Taylor.
Taylor continues to fight. I fired a few shots to distract him, but it's actually moving to the point of attack. Then you go around the back and defeat the enemy. Owen runs forward.
Meanwhile, the colonel almost hit Taylor. The bullet hit Taylor in the shoulder, just as he was about to shoot.
Nick discovered the colonel and
In the moment between life and death,
Taylor saw her son.
but the image is still blurry.
The boy moved closer to him. Taylor is no longer a strange mercenary. He fought not for money.
But really wanted to save Owen. Rescue plane preparing to land. He ordered Owen to run faster. Nick and teammates support.
Taylor gave Owen hope.
Owen couldn't make him wait in the morning sun.
I slowly stood up and continued to fight to protect Owen. To the end, Nick understood that Taylor probably wouldn't leave this place. When he had fired the last bullets, he turned his back. Maybe Owen also gave him hope,
But it's a shame.
Taylor was shot in the neck.
I tried to hold the wound tight, the young man who fired.
Owen burst into tears and rushed towards me. You can't understand why Nick is holding you back. I looked at it and smiled.
This time the picture became clear.
I feel like I'm with my son. Mercenary team takes Organe.
Leaving the battlefield filled with smoke and fire. The mayor of the city can only look at you. The news is carried away. Eight months later, Owen returned to school life.
Not like Gasper said.
The boy was not assassinated, even though your life is worth millions of dollars. Meanwhile, Daka comes back in peace.
Amy continues the life of a boss.
One day, while going to the toilet, a shadow appeared next to him. Amy is amazing. Owen stepped on the dance board.
Take a deep breath and jump in. The boy was in no hurry to rise.
I'm learning Theo Taylor, underwater meditation. After a while, Owen emerged, and just to his right, a shadow appeared.
The movie ends here. The end of the rescue is still open.
It's not clear if Taylor is alive, but the last paragraph says it all. Owen learns by Taylor's meditation. Surely that air taught you. And that person is Taylor, my son Vi. Gasper said Owen's network was worth $10 million.
But you've survived to this day. Prove that there is someone to protect you.
And that person is Taylor. If you haven't seen it, watch this movie now.
It's an 11-minute shot that's absolutely mind-boggling.
Maybe after watching it, you will forget that. Taylor's best thing is not climbing walls that are hammer fights. Thanks for watching the whole video.